Join me as I take on the challenge of finding inner peace and happiness by living out the wisdom of Psalm 23:4 for an entire week. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life and lose sight of what truly matters. As we navigate the ups and downs of life, it's natural to crave a sense of inner peace and happiness that goes beyond the surface level. This is where Psalm 23:4 comes in, a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, God is always with us, guiding us towards a path of peace and serenity. We've all been there, feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and stressed out, wondering how we're going to make it through the day. The pressure to perform, to achieve, and to succeed can be suffocating, leaving us feeling drained and depleted. We try to fill the void with material possessions, social media validation, and fleeting pleasures, but ultimately, they leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled. We search for answers in all the wrong places, only to find ourselves stuck in a cycle of disappointment and frustration. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us to be more productive, to be faster, to be stronger, and to be better. The fear of not measuring up or not being enough can be paralyzing, causing us to doubt our abilities and question our worth. We compare ourselves to others, thinking that if we could just be like them, we'd finally find the happiness we're looking for. But the truth is, we're all on our own unique journey, and comparison is a surefire way to steal our joy and rob us of our peace. The struggle is real, friends. It's hard to find peace and happiness in a world that's constantly pulling us in different directions. But what if we told you there's a better way? What if we shared with you a powerful tool that has the potential to transform your life and bring you the peace and happiness you've been searching for? The words of Psalm 23:4, "Your rod and your staff, they comfort me," are more than just a soothing phrase, they're a declaration of trust, a statement of surrender. When we invite God into our struggles, He doesn't just calm the storm, He walks with us through it, guiding us towards a path of peace and serenity. The rod and staff of God are symbols of His presence, of His care, and of His guidance. They're reminders that we're not alone, that we're not weak, and that we're not helpless. In the darkest of times, it's easy to feel abandoned, to feel like God has left us to fend for ourselves. But Psalm 23:4 tells us a different story, a story of a God who is always with us, who is always guiding us, and who is always comforting us. This isn't just a feel-good phrase, it's a declaration of faith, a statement of trust in a God who is bigger than our problems. When we meditate on the words of Psalm 23:4, we're reminded that we don't have to have all the answers. We don't have to have it all together. We can be broken, we can be messy, and we can be uncertain, and still, God is there, guiding us towards peace and happiness. I remember a specific moment in my life when I was struggling to find peace. I was going through a tough season, and I felt like I was at a crossroads. I could either continue down the path of stress and anxiety, or I could take a step of faith and trust in God. I remember sitting down, opening up my Bible, and reading Psalm 23:4. As I meditated on those words, I felt a sense of comfort, a sense of peace that I hadn't felt in weeks. It was as if God was saying, "I'm here, I'm with you, and I'm guiding you." In that moment, I realized that I didn't have to be controlled by my circumstances. I didn't have to be a slave to my emotions. I could choose to trust in God, to trust in His presence, and to trust in His guidance. And as I did, I began to experience a sense of peace and happiness that went beyond the surface level. It was a peace that was rooted in my identity in Christ, a peace that was founded on the promise of God's presence. In conclusion, Psalm 23:4 is more than just a beautiful phrase, it's a declaration of faith, a statement of trust in a God who is always with us. As we navigate the ups and downs of life, let's remember to invite God into our struggles, to trust in His presence, and to surrender to His guidance. Let's choose to live a life of peace and happiness, a life that's rooted in the promises of God. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have a personal story or testimonial about finding peace through faith, we'd love to hear it in the comments below. And if you're looking for more inspiration on this topic, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll be diving deeper into the power of prayer and meditation. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so you can stay up to date on all our latest videos. Blessings, and we'll see you in the next one.